In this video, we're going to show you how to create a background using watercolour pigments. So we've got some watercolour cardstock, and spritzing it a good spritz of water, and then you take your pigment powders and gently tap them on the paper. Now it doesn't look much to start with, but you will see them start to react with the water and they will spread around. So I've chosen two colours today. We've got an aqua and a pink. So we'll just add some pink. Now you can always go back and add more. So don't go too crazy just yet. So we'll spritz a bit more water, and then you'll see them, the powder kind of dissolves. And this is why we do it on watercolour card, so it can take all the water that we're throwing at it. So it needs a little bit more pink here and there, not quite enough. Gentle tapping, don't squeeze the bottle. You can get others with, you can put holes in the top and you just give it a little shake. A little more water. Some of the granules haven't quite dissolved yet, which is why we keep adding more water. And then you can see it moving around. And it rolls around the page as well. So if you want to pick it up and turn it and twist it, you can do that. If you want to use a paintbrush, you could move it around with that too. And when you're happy with what it looks like, then you need to dry it. Either leave it to dry, I'd say probably a good hour, or use a heat gun to speed up the process. So this is what it looks like when it's dried. So you can see the pink has come through a lot more, and it does have a metallic sheen to it. So now it is thoroughly dried. We're going to pop it in our stamping platform. And I've put the foam back in the platform because we're going to stamp with our birthday circles clear stamps. So we're going to start with the solid thank you and position that. And we're using the VersaFine Clair in black to get a nice clean, crisp image. Now remember, this image may not be perfect because it is on watercolour card, it's textured, and sometimes there are some granules left over from the powders. Some firm pressure. So now we're going to re-ink and go again, just to make it a little bit stronger in colour, to contrast against that lovely, beautiful background. To clean the ink off the stamps, I will just spritz them afterwards and wipe them with a damp cloth. So in this set we also have a couple of border stamps, and this is just for you. So we position it, pick it up with the lid, and then ink and stamp it out. So now that we have our sentiment, we could do some stamping in the background. So to do this, because I want to stamp off the edges, I'm going to remove it from the platform and then use an acrylic block to stamp the other images. So in this same set, we have a double ring border. double circle. So again, I'm using the same ink pad, and I'm just going to randomly stamp this around the edges. So apologies if this takes some time, but this is where my thinking comes in. Where do I want my circles? Do I want them overlapped? Sometimes it's better not to give it too much thought and to just go for it. Maybe another one. Okay. Oh, being brave. Stamping without re-inking. Still plenty of ink on the stamp, but it gives that nice distress look. Okay, so it still needs a little something extra. In the same stamp set, you've got a choice of 3 hearts. We've got the solid heart, the folk outline heart, and then just the cute outline heart. So we're going to grab the cute one and stamp a few of these to send our love to whomever you are sending your thank you card. Again, same ink and just some random hearts. Remember, always work in odd numbers. 3s, 5s, 7s. I think I do end up with 5 on this one. Again, trying to be random. So that gives us number 3. Ooh, where to put the next one? Number 4. So we need one more, and then we'll stop at 5. That's it. In there. Go for it. Yes, there we go. Okay, so now this needs some layering. So we'll start with a black layer because of the black inking, and then a white one to make the background pop, and then this is some blue sparkly card just to help the shimmer shine. So I use VersaFine Claire Birthday Circles clear stamp set, some watercolour pigment powders, and a spritzer, lots of water.